Hello, my friend. It's been quite some time. I had to take a 1-year hiatus for several reasons, but I'm very glad to be back. Today we will be talking about this mod. It's the Cigstar Greek Temple. It does have a theme surrounding this, so I hope you will bear with me because I love Greek mythology. It's a very good mod. It's feels very good in the hand. And let me show you a little up close. Let's see if I can get this for you. Whoop. Okay. Well, we've got the screen, of course, and I'll just light it up for you. And unfortunately, due to my lighting, there you go. The front screen is just fabulous. It's so vibrant. But below that, we have this, which is 4 pillars. Regarding the Greek temples. The Greek gods, there were 12 high deities, if you will, that were well regarded and feared in Greek mythology. There was a temple, the Prometheus, where all 12 gods would gather. Each god had their own temple. And there's different kind of pillars, 3 kinds of pillars actually, that they would use in their architecture. With this mod, we have the straight, non-ornate pillars that are Dvorak. With these 4 pillars indicates that this 4-pillar temple belonged to Athena. Athena was the goddess of war and strategy. She was very highly regarded. There is a story about her, and let me see if I can find it. Here it is. She was a very important goddess of many things. She is the goddess of wisdom, courage, inspiration, civilization, law, justice, and strategic warfare, mathematics, strength, strategy, and the arts, crafts, and skills. She's known mostly for her strategic skills in warfare and often portrayed as companion of heroes and is a patron of goddess of heroic endeavor. Now, this is how Athena became to be. Athena was born from Zeus after he experienced an enormous headache, and she sprang fully grown and in armor from his forehead. She has no mother, but one of the most commonly cited stories is that Zeus laid with Metis, the goddess of crafty thought and wisdom, and he then swallowed her whole, as he feared she would give birth to a child that was more powerful than him. Because of the prophecy, she had already conceived the child after he had swallowed her. Therefore, the headache that Zeus endured was pretty much considered as labor pains, and Athena was produced by his forehead, fully armored, fully grown. I find that a very interesting fact, though. So We are going with the Greek theme on this. Let's go down, let's take a look at it, and we'll be right back. Okay, here's our Cigstar. Very simple packaging, but actually very sturdy. And there are no markings, no authenticity. There was a sticker when I took the plastic wrap off, but it just said the barcode and the name of the product. Let's take this out. And here are the specs. Let me see. Okay, we'll leave it right here. So if you want to go ahead and pause the video and take a look, go ahead and do that. Bottom line, the output power is 10 watts to 230 watts. The screen size is 1.33 inches. The atomizer resistance is 0.1 to 3.0. And in temp control, you can do 200 to 600 in Fahrenheit or 100 to 315 in Celsius. It will do Kanthal, nickel, titanium, stainless steel, TCR settings, and a notorious CT setting. I did read in the manual, it was very vague, but it is a custom setting. So with messing around with it, I think it has something to do with coil temperature. So we'll see. I have the white version, which is wonderful. So let's take a look. Okay, we've got a Cigstar envelope, which includes your warranty card, 90 days, in Shenzhen, China, which is their main headquarters. They do have a location in California as well, and this is in Chinese, so you've got that there. The manual is very simple. Now see, in the manual you can see how vivid the colors are. I mean, the background is just gorgeous, as well as all of the other colors while you're going through the manual. Whoop. Let's see, there we go. Yeah, you got your nickel mode there, your titanium, and this is power mode, which I use up to 230 watts and 600 Fahrenheit. And okay, we also have the warnings. We've got the check atomizer, work overtime, and the high temp. The high temp is associated with the C-T setting. So I believe, and if you look at it, it definitely looks like there's something to do with the coils. And then we have the end of that. Here we have our mud. And isn't she beautiful? Absolutely gorgeous. I call it white snakeskin. It's just absolutely gorgeous. There are claims that it's actual leather, and with me being a woman and loving leather purses, I did the smell check. And I couldn't, at first I did, and later I couldn't. So that's still yet to be verified, but it's just very nicely done. This could have been a little bit more, you know, there, can you see that if I push it more? So this little portion should have been a little bit bigger. And that's just me being nitpicky, but really, everything is done quite well. You got your up and down, and of course what we spoke about, we've got the Greek pillars. Let's see. Oh, I checked the 510. The 510 is very firm, very, very nice. I do have a concern because that's quite a small 510. I did measure it. It is 3.6 millimeters as opposed to the standard, which I found across most of the mods that I have, which is about 5 millimeters. But it is very, 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 very tight. So I don't think you're going to have a problem there. You have no ventilation here for your atomizer. And the battery door, I do have batteries in it, so let me get it out of there. Okay, so the battery door, you've got the indicators here. There's not much to see there because you've got your indicators here. Now, as with most mods that are coming out now, you've got the slide door. Now, let me move the box. Can you hear that? There goes the door. It is about, you see the gap there? And it flaps open. Once the batteries are in, you're fine. But this, I find a bit disturbing when it's, there's no batteries in it, so, which means they're not using it. But I just find that as a quirk. But let me put the batteries back in. Oh, gee. There we go. I believe. Yeah, and there's no rattle here. Let's turn it on. Oh, I put the batteries in backwards. Come on. Yeah, I did. I put the batteries in backwards. That's a first for me. Okay, still no shaking. There we go. I really wish, once you see this in person, these colors are vibrant. This is a dark orange, and this is like a yellow flame coming up. Very detailed. I absolutely adore this screen. Let me see if I can get a better view. There we go. You can go ahead and lock your resistance up here. You've got your ohms, your voltage, and your amperage here. And this is not a puff counter. It will tell you how long of a draw that you had. And it's very simple, typical 3 clicks, and it will get you into the mode. You got your power, and I'm sorry, my camera will not show you the full icon here, but you've got your power, nickel, titanium, stainless steel, and your TCR, and the CT. Now, above this bulb shows what appears to be a coil with jagged edges on the side to remind you, okay, this is a coil. As far as the settings for that, let's get in there. Oops. There we go. Okay. Now this is what it's showing for the CT. Trying to get a better angle on this. I apologize. Okay. Whoop. I had it. I have a new camera coming, so please bear with me. Okay, let's get it back to... Okay, modes. Okay, here's CT. Okay, now you've got 100 Celsius. Oh, it's showing 1.0. Okay, I didn't mean to do that, so... And then it says set CT, and I honestly don't quite understand what that is, but I think it has something to do with the coil temperature, which may be what CT means. So right now it's got me at Fahrenheit. I want to go back to wattage. Oh darn. Well, we need to wait for that to go away, actually. Oh, there I go. I apologize. I'm still trying to learn. Okay, if any of you know what the CT is, please let me know. Okay. Oh, now it has it at 200 Celsius. But I think it has something to do with coil temperature. By the way, there was a nice, you know how you get electronics and you like to peel off the... There was one right here. Okay. Modes. I'm unable to get out of here. I apologize. Just give me a minute to let me to go back to where I was. I'm back at my 73 watts. And I do have the batteries in. I just love this thing. Now, I have this, and I have the Smock Alien. Very similar, and the Greek Temple is just a hair longer. They're pretty much the same, except this has a little more girth. I have a 24, I've been using a 24.5 millimeter tank on here. Looks perfect. You can go to 25. If you try 30, I think you're going to be hanging over there for a bit. So, but it's the same size, same height. So it's very similar in size to that. Now let's compare it to the Cigelli Fuchai. Of course, the fruit chai is going to be a little bit bigger, taller, excuse me. Let's see. They're about the same as far as depth goes. But as I was talking about before, you can see on the fruit chai how wide the 510 pin is, and I measured it, and it's 5 millimeter. And they're pretty much about the same. So I actually weighed them. The Alien is 8.2 ounces. The fruit chai, now these are all with batteries installed. The fruit chai is 8.0 ounces, and it's taller. The Greek Temple is 8.1 ounces with batteries installed. So we've got 8.0, 8.1, 8.2. And it feels very good in the hand. So, I do want to show you, of course. I want to show you the colors. Now, this I didn't speak of before, but I will speak up now. Okay, here you have off. Let me try and focus better. I timed out. No. Okay. We're doing colors. Okay, currently I have it off. You can do it in red. Actually, this is red. My camera's not picking up colors. Green, blue, cyan or turquoise, if you will, and you'll see that they all pulse. Yellow, purple, and then we have this variety. We've got purple. We've got them all alternating. And then there's a setting for and that one's at random. It doesn't go around the clock. It is just random. And then we go back to the off position, which is where I'm going to keep it for now. So let's get back up top and let's talk more about the Greek Temple. Very nice mud, huh? It actually really is. But I'd like to talk to you for a minute about Cigstar. Cigstar has actually been in the vaping industry since 2006. 12 years. And they are going strong. Their main focus is cigalites and cardos, pretty much high-end from what we're used to seeing, to get people off of cigarettes and into vaping. They have a 13,000 square foot workshop slash I'm lacking a word here, production facility. It's quite impressive. There is a video out there. I'm going to put a link down here to it, and a link to their website, cigstar.com. I think you'll be very impressed by what you see. So this, as with Athena, who was born without a mother, This is their new entry into box mod vaping. And I think this is a beautiful way to introduce themselves. The mod works perfectly. It hits fast, it hits hard. I think Cigstar made a perfect choice on doing this because in Greek mythology there is much more to learn about this. I am actually vaping a Greek e-liquid. I am vaping, I hope you can see this, Dionysus's aphrodisiac. Dionysus was pretty much not a troublemaker, but and let me see if I still have it up here. Well, Dionysus was the god of fertility. He was the god of wine. He was the god of frivolous activities and some other things, which to me I kind of sum it up as, you know, he was a party guy. But this e-liquid, I do have to tell you, is really, really good. If you have not visited ZeusEjuice.com, I have a lot of their e-liquids, and their liquids are on par. So please, you know, check them out. But I'm just amazed at what I have found out about Cigstar. And I think you should check them out. Their website is wonderful. I think their entry into the box mod world is very good. One thing I forgot to show you, oh yeah, no, I did. I showed you the lights. But you can find this at Heaven Gifts. Currently marked down from $149. You can get it for $99. Well worth it. This is a solid mod, very good in the hand for both males and females. I'm quite impressed with it. I have been using it nonstop since I got it. I'd like to thank Heaven Gifts for providing me with this mod to introduce to the vaping world. I'd like to thank you as a vaper, as a viewer. If you would please, if you found anything interesting in this review, please like, please subscribe. And I will be coming out with many, many more reviews in the very near future. In fact, I might come out with another one tonight. So I think that's about it, except I haven't had a vape. So right now I have it on 50 watts. And that's not quite doing it for me, so let me crank it up. I'll do 70 watts. See, it hits right away. Very nice. Very nice. The flavor is good. I got this drip tip from a friend of mine who is making some beautiful 810 drip tips that can meet any of your expectations. I had to make this just slightly tapered for flavor. I actually have one that's a little taller than this, and the flavor is just fabulous. The workmanship on this drip tip is perfect. perfect. It fits beautifully. And I can tell you more about it. If you want to know more about it, please leave me a comment. And I'm going to do another one at 70. I'm going to put it up to, why am I getting grease on my finger? Okay, I'm going to crank this up to 100 watts. And I have it on it's reading at 0.23 ohms. I didn't tell you, but this is the Kylan Mini. I love this. It's been a very, very tasteful and reliable RTA, and I highly suggest it. And let's see if I can go a little higher, and we'll go to, oh, let's go 125 watts. That last one at 100 was a little warm for me. I don't like it that warm, but let's see what happens at 125. I got a bit of burnt flavor for that. This is kind of like a chocolate mint, so I'm gonna knock it back down. I'm gonna knock it back down to 70. So please take a close look at the Greek Temple by Cigstar. It's very well worth every penny, and I think you'll highly enjoy it. I'm great. I feel great to be back. I'm energized. I will be putting out more reviews, and please subscribe. Hit the like button, and just keep following me. I got a lot of stuff to come. So I'll see you soon.